Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to the Ceramic Repair Studio. So in today's video, I thought I would share with you how I'm going to clean this item here. It's almost like a basket weave, if you like. And what I've got here, it's broken in 3 pieces. So here's another piece and we have another piece just here. And it's also been broken and glued back together badly there as well. So what we're going to do first is we're going to clean it, and we're going to also break off the old bits here which has already been restored, and clean that again and start from scratch by afterwards putting the pieces back together. But what we need to do first is get rid of all the gunk and also break off this part here so it's nice and clean, ready for putting back together again. So let's go. Right, so here we are, we're in the kitchen now, and I've got my 3 pieces in a bowl here. And what you want to do first is make sure you're in a well ventilated room, and I'm going to use some gloves as well, just for a bit of protection. Now, this ceramic doesn't have any gilding on, which is quite useful, so we don't have to avoid that. So I've already boiled up a kettle, and we're going to just apply first just a little bit. So I've got some varnish here, or if you've got some washing powder, but the varnish will actually make it a bit brighter as well. So just applying just a little bit of the varnish and some water. The heat of the water will also soften the glue, so then we can actually break it apart and start cleaning. So just place it where the break is. Now, I'm not sure how old the break is, but it's very dirty as well, so it may take a little time. Also, I do have an old toothbrush to really clean, to get into all of this little nooks and crannies, if you like. So whilst without just taking our item and placing it in, I have the other 3 items in here also as well. The other one's in there somewhere. Here we go. And you just want to start with your toothbrush, getting right in and give it a good old clean. Now, this cleaning product takes, I don't know, it doesn't take too long with the hot water, but it really does clean everything up. If you do have something else that you use product-wise, please put a comment down in the description, in the comment section, sorry. Particularly on these little bits here where it's been broken and been exposed, you really want to get the product in. Now, just looking at this, just can see where one bit's broken just here. So let's see if we can just slowly prise it apart, and that's prized apart very easy. So it wasn't glued very well in the first place. And then just looking again and assessing where there's other breaks as well. And there's a very large break here and here, another big section and another small section. So just placing it down. If it doesn't break straight away, just apply some more hot water to it, just to soften the glue. See if I can just very gently take that off. So now you can see it's all the pieces are now broken from the original breaks. So just taking our toothbrush here, we just want to really get in there where it's very dark and dirty. So this will take a good 5-10 minutes to really get through and make sure everything's clean, ready for the gluing stage. All underneath as well. Now, if there's any little bits of glue in here on the sides which you can't get off with a toothbrush, you may have to use a small palette knife, or just something sharp so we can just peel the glue off, depending what type of glue it is. Most glues tend to go yellow after a while, so they're quite easy to peel and you can actually see it a bit easier as well. And then also, once we've finished cleaning the product, cleaning our item, sorry, you then want to rinse it in some nice warm water and then let it dry completely before we start the gluing stage. So again, right in there. Really giving it a good scrub, making sure everything's off. You want it completely clean, otherwise the glue won't adhere to it when it comes to the gluing stage, because obviously you'll have another element there, which is the dirt. So you want to make sure everything is completely clean. And again, if you can be in a well ventilated room or with a window open, even better as well, or even just doing this outside. And that looks like it's almost there on that piece. Let's come back in, like a lucky dip, and then just keep going through. Once you've got one item which you know is nice and clean, you just want to get some cool water or warm water and just rinse it off. Again, this is an easy piece because it doesn't have any gilding on it or painting which is going to come off. So that's all done there, and this is a really nice piece of lattice work actually here. So once we've cleaned that off, you just want to put it onto maybe some kitchen paper, and then again, it's quite dirty underneath, but I don't think that's going to come off. I think that's probably as it was to begin with. And again, just finish off rinsing and just very carefully place onto our kitchen roll.